Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And this is the adorable kitties in Osagiri. And today's Friday. You guys know what that means. The Oricon Charts are out, and this is going to be the top 20 Oricon rankings for the week of February 27th through March 5th. But before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal links are in the description box below, as well as a link to the full top 50 Oricon charts, courtesy of Josuke, who, thanks to them, we wouldn't have these charts every week, and we would be in the dark like freaking the Marvel and DC fans, and that would suck. So, alright, first of all, I am sorry I haven't been doing these the past couple of weeks. It's been really rough, and I know I need to get back to doing it, hence why I'm starting to do them again. But how these work are, I read obviously the ranking number, the title, the volume. If it is a new release, I read the day it came out, how many days it's been out, and obviously the numbers. If it's not a new release, I read the weekly number, the day it came out, and then the total. And if it is in the top manga series weekly sales, I will read those numbers, and if I cover the series or not. And if I don't cover the series, I will explain why. But anyway, there is a couple of honorable mentions up in here in the top manga series weekly sales I need to mention, of course. There is Chainsaw Man with, I believe Chainsaw Man is up in here. Let me just make sure. I believe it is, because I think it is in top 30. Yeah, so Chainsaw Man is up in here. Alright, so with Chainsaw Man, it's sold 77,566 volumes, and I've been covering that series since chapter 1. Yes, I think I'm one of the only people that has. And then there's Slam Dunk New Edition with 101,201 copies. Obviously, I can't cover that. It's an old series. It's not ongoing. And then at number 3 is Blue Lock with 276,375 copies. I cover Blue Lock. I love Blue Lock. I don't like Asagi Stew, and I hope Garo destroys his ass and doesn't leave any leftovers for Easter for Ren and Shito, even though I kind of would like that anyway. But it's just interesting, isn't it, that the Asagi Stew is pushing down sales. It's pushing down the volume out of Blue Lock volume out of the top 20. Go figure, right? Anyways, now let's get to the actual top 20. And number 20 makes me so happy because it is a new release of one of the latest batch, and I called it from the start that this series is going to stay in Weekly Shonen Jump. In fact, it's probably going to be the lone survivor of the latest batch in Weekly Shonen Jump, and that is the Ichinose Family's Deadly Sins Volume 1. I'm so happy. It came out on March 3rd and has sold a total of 20,223 copies. This manga is fucking amazing. And if you have read Takapi's Original Sin, which I covered as well, from chapter 1 to for its full serialization, you know how good Taisen Sensei is. Holy shit, I love this manga. And I really love, again, how we had the Original Sin, which was knowledge in regards to Takapi, and what we're seeing currently is what happens, again, kind of what happens when you gain, when you gain your memories back and applying it to the other, the sins. And I love it so much. If you are not reading this manga, why? Because we found out with the mama, we found out about mama committed murder. And it seems like the family is a purgatory. it's getting more and more interesting, and in a way it kind of reminds me of Trinity 7 in terms of where they're at. It's just batshit crazy, and I love it. If you are not reading this manga, which of course is available on the Viz Shonen Jump app and Manga Plus, go read it. It is so good. I cannot stress that enough. Go read it. Anyways, number 19 is Hatsu Kan Volume 11. For the week, it sold 21,863 copies. It came out on February 24th, and in 10 days sold 42,977 copies. This one, not available. Nope. Can't get, the scans are not up to date. Shueisha, I don't know what is going on. Shueisha is weird about stuff. Not as weird as Kodansha is weirder about shit. I don't know what's going on with Kodansha. At least Shueisha. The thing is, I will give Shueisha this, though. I can at least communicate with some of the editors over at Shueisha. Like Sheelan. He actually liked one of my videos today, which makes me happy. Hopefully we'll get shit fixed for certain things. But yeah, I'll talk with the editors at Jump Plus and from time to time, and obviously I talk with the mangaka from time to time from Shueisha. But with Kodansha, I'll talk with the mangaka from Kodansha from time to time. It's just like at actual Kodansha, they're just like tight-lipped. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. But anyways, I digress. Number 18 is Gallery Fake Volume 37. It's a new release with the volume coming out on February 28th, and 6 days sold 23,829 copies. Shugakukan, oh my god, Shugakukan, I fuck your name up sometimes, but I digress. This is another publisher that is just weird. No scans on, barely any scans on this one either. I love mysteries, and I wish we'd get them. Oh well. Anyways, so can't cover that either. So number 17 is Harana to Kagira. There we go. It's a new release that came out on February 27th, and in 7 days sold 25,011 copies. Again, I can't cover it. Nope. Just nutso. And number 16 is Shizuru Toriwa Haba Kanai, oh my god, Volume 8. This is a new release that came out March 1st, and in 5 days sold 25,755 copies. This is like the second yaoi series up in here, and this one, it's not up to date either. I don't know. I might cover yaoi up in here. I gotta be careful. Here's the thing. I already gotta be careful with the erotica as it is. Like, I cover a lot of the series. I do, not a lot of them, but there are some series that get very, very raunchy. Like, I don't know. And you guys want me to show panels on screen? I can't do that already. I'm already gotta be careful enough with that as it is. But if I end up showing panels on screen, yeah, I don't want my ass being taken down. Oh god. Anyways, number 15 is Akane Banashi Volume 5. This makes me very happy because I love Akane Banashi. It came out on March 3rd, and in 3 days sold 25,907 copies. I've been covering Akane Banashi since chapter 1. It makes me very happy. Is Akane Banashi up here? No. If you are not reading Akane Banashi, why? Damn it. I'm sad that PPPPPP is gone. I really am. I'm very pissed that it's gone, but I'm glad that Akane Banashi has survived. I really, really am. I'm glad, and the other thing is I'm glad people like this one. People are like, well, this is what Act Age should have been. I'm like, motherfucker, that's what Skip Beat is. No. You can say that shit about Act Age all you want, and how much you miss Act Age and all that shit. No, Akane Banashi is different from Act Age. Now, if you want to know what Act Age is, what's better than Act Age, go read Oshinoko and go read Skip Beat. Those are what Act Age should have been. well, more so Skip Beat than Oshinoko. Oshinoko is like a million times better than what Act Age ever could have been. Skip Beat is, ah, Skip Beat is everything. I love Skip Beat. I miss Skip Beat. Someone needs to pick up those translations again. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But anyways, number 14 is Boku no Hero Academia, aka My Hero Academia, Volume 37. For the week, it sold 30,505 copies. It came out on February 3rd and has sold a total of 632,416 copies. And all volumes of My Hero Academia. Are you on this list? No. Okay, so My Hero Academia is going on another 2-week break. That shoulder pain, man, I'm telling you, it's really getting a Horikoshi. It is definitely God, poor Horikoshi. He's got to find a way. He's got to adjust because that's what's getting him is the shoulder pain. He's just got to stop. I got a feeling Horikoshi is probably gonna have to switch to monthly or bi-weekly. He can't do this no more. I just got a feeling he gonna switch to monthly, and this is gonna be another Tagashi situation. Not Tagashi. When I say Tagashi, no, I feel like I gotta say Daisuke in this. I keep comparing it to fucking World Trigger, but god damn it, that's like the best way to compare it is to World Trigger, because the same thing fucking happened to Daisuke, where he was taking breaks like this, and like multiple breaks like this, because World Trigger was a weekly serialization before World Trigger went on long ass hiatus. Shueisha, you better watch the fuck out, because fam, I'm calling this now. Either Horikoshi is going to switch to bi-weekly, or he is going to switch to monthly. I am leaning towards the latter, and he is probably going to get transferred to Jump SQ. I don't see it any other way. Based on what I saw in those author comments about his shoulders, he's gonna have to switch to monthly. There's no fucking way, especially if he's taking 2-week breaks like this. There is no way he could do bi-weekly. No way. He's either going monthly or quarterly at this point. He's gonna if he transfers, it's gonna be to Jump SQ. You can tell me all this shit all you want about Jump Plus, and people keep telling me Jump Plus, Batgirl, Jump Plus, Jump Plus. It's like, no. The only person that has a monthly on Jump Plus, and that's because they started on Jump Plus, is Akisa, Akisa Sensei, who does Ghost Reaper Girl, and that's because they started on Jump Plus. So that's why. And they're on indefinite hiatus right now. They are not doing. Oh man, and that was like back in May. I haven't seen them. I don't think I've seen them on Twitter since. I hope they're okay. It's to the point where they were, if I remember correctly, they have to get like cleared by the doctor before they can come back. It's that bad. Oh god, Horikoshi, just switch to monthly. Seriously, make it easier on yourself. Just go to Jump SQ and switch to monthly before it's too late. Because if it's spraying to your shoulders, it sounds like you might might be a spinal thing. Oh god, oh god, please don't be a spinal thing. Oh god, that's the worst. Number 13 is Isekai Make You de Harem O, Volume 9. For the week, it sold 30,644 copies. And it came out on February 25th, and in 9 days sold 81,293 copies. Yeah, this is another one where it's like Parallel Paradise, where it's like, okay, this is like just pure, like, this is like borderline hentai, if not hentai. Like, Sugumomo is like that too. I know, I should probably get back to covering Sugumomo. Like, Sugumomo is like almost straight up hentai, but like Parallel Paradise is basically hentai. That's what this one seems like to me too, to be honest. Anyways, number 12 is Dandadan Volume 9. Makes me happy. And it came out on March 3rd. In 3 days, sold 41,752 copies. I'm very happy with Dan to Dan. I'm still not happy that there's no Godzilla, that there's no Gamora. Where are my monsters, goddammit? I want to see, like, Kappas. I want to see fucking monsters and supernaturals. Where are the Fae? Where are they? Where's the monsters? I wanted to see monsters versus aliens. They better be coming, Tatsu. And I've been covering Dan to Dan since chapter 18, I believe. I covered Dan to Dan before it got fucking huge. See, as I tell people all the time, that bitch at me about not covering mainstream. I cover mainstream before it become mainstream, motherfucker. And it's the same with number 11, which was Black Clover Volume 34, which came out on March 3rd. Kitty, stop that. And in 3 days, sold 49,442 copies. I've been covering Black Clover for a long ass time. I covered it before it became like super mainstream. And Black Clover was hated. I remember Black Clover had that reputation for being hated. And then it became mainstream because of the anime. I was like, ha, see? And it was the same thing with, if I remember correctly, it was the same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen as well. See, I covered the mainstream before it became mainstream. I swear, if I get enough money to start making merch, maybe I'll make merch that says that I cover mainstream. I am mainstream before it's mainstream. Something like that. But Black Clover, there is potential with what's happening with Black Clover, especially with what we saw with Charmy's ancestor, like that and also the setup with Merleona. So based on that, we're getting Charmy and Merleona content. Oh yeah, we definitely are, and I'm very, very excited for that. All right, so number 10 is Oni no Hanayome, Volume 2. And for the week, it sold 49,979 copies. And it came out on February 24th. And in 10 days, sold 115,879 copies. Can't find this one. Nope. And then number 9 is Korea no Hitorigoto Mamao no Kokyu Nezatoki Techu, Volume 16, aka, where are you? I have you here. AKA the Apothecary Diaries, Mamao's Rear Palace, Mysteries Journal, Volume 16. And this is, I believe, a new release as well, right? No, it's not. Okay, so for the week, it sold 51,308 copies. And it came out on February 25th. And in 9 days, sold 90,129 copies. And I'll wait for the other one because there's the main one. I'll cover the main numbers when we get to it. So number 8 is Mobile Suit. That one, by the way, I can't cover because there's no friggin' scans for it, unfortunately. Number 8 is Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 21, which came out on February 28th. And in 6 days, sold 53,583 copies. Now here's my thing with series like Gundam. With Gundam, especially with long-running franchises like Gundam, because I did this with Captain Tsubasa, I have to read it from the very freaking beginning. It drives me nuts. I have to do this with Fate as well. And if all the content is there, I can't read it. It's gonna be it's the same thing with Kamen Rider. I have to read it from the fucking beginning. Otherwise, I will hate life. It is my ADHD that does this. Because I like having all the context and I like seeing all the Easter eggs and shit, and I like being able to connect everything. So yeah, unfortunately, until all the Gundam is available, yeah, I can't cover it, and it's very annoying. And I'm very, very depressed by it. But number 7, I am not depressed by. But let me make sure Gundam is not up in this bitch like I don't think it is. Okay, number 7. It makes me happy because it is Dragon Ball Super Volume 20, and this cover fucking slaps so hard. I love this cover so much. And it came out on March 3rd, and in 3 days sold 80,565 copies. I have been covering this manga since chapter 15. I love this fucking manga. I probably will never watch Dragon Ball anime ever again. I can't. Like, ever since with Dragon Ball, it's weird. Ever since I read all the manga, including the original manga. Well, Dragon Ball, I had to reread the manga for the original Dragon Ball manga. But like, ever since I've read, and it's this way with classic manga, to be honest. Ever since I read Dragon Ball manga, reread Dragon Ball manga, it's like, I don't know if I can watch the anime no more. It's hard. It's like, especially with Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super manga is just so good. Unless, and Toei will not do it. Believe me, they will not do it, especially with all the fuckery that happened with Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Unless Kubota puts his fucking foot down, and if the production team puts their foot down with Toei and says fuck you, we're not doing this, we're not gonna do it this way, and if they don't adapt the manga, I'm not watching it. Because I'm telling you right now, based on that interview, the interview and all that shit that I've seen, because I covered this, by the way, um, they were not happy with doing Dragon Ball Super Superhero the way they did. They hated it. And if Toei does stupid shit like that again with Dragon Ball, I don't think they're going to be part of it, especially if it's a reboot. I'm telling you, it's not going to go down that way. No. Oh, I almost forgot. The sales, if I didn't read the sales for all volumes of Dragon Ball Super, it's 88,333 copies. There we go. I feel better. Okay, so number 6 makes me happy because it's Jibaku Shonen Hanoka-kun Volume 9, and for the week it sold 122,923 covers, and it came out in February, I said covers instead of copies, I'm sorry. It came out on February 27th, and in 7 days sold 123,214 copies, and all volumes sold 143,485 copies. This manga is everything. I love this series so much. I can't wait to see what we're going to get from it. I really can't. Especially with Mitsuba. I love Mitsuba so fucking much. I love the Mitsuba content we've been getting. Oh my god, I do. If you're not reading this manga, why? I can't wait to see what's going to go on with the anime, because it seems like we're getting a reboot anime. And from what I heard, they didn't do a good job adapting the manga. So I'm like, okay, it's going to be an actual adaptation of the manga? With good, even though the character designs were good, I heard that like the actual animation was bad. So I'm like, okay, if it's going to be an actual adaptation of the manga and art animation's going to be good, all right, I'll cover it. I see you. But that's what I want with Aono Exorcist, though, a Twin Star Exorcist. Why can't I get that for those two? Why? All right, so number 5 is Kasuria no Hitorigoto Volume 11. For the week, it sold 133,919 copies. It came out on February 25th, and in 9 days sold 230,558 copies. And all volumes sold 52,975 copies. And yes, I know I'm extremely behind on this one. This month I will get back to covering it. And this one is getting an anime adaptation. I'm very, very curious how this one's gonna go, especially, oh god, the West is gonna go nutso on this. I'm talking about the PC Pandas. I can't wait to see how that goes down. All right. Okay, so number 4 is Aowashi Volume 31. I know. It came out on February 28th, and in 6 days sold 137,752 copies. And all volumes of Aowashi sold 152,519 copies. I am extremely behind on Aowashi because the scans fell behind for a minute. But it's all caught up now. Next chapter that comes out, I will cover it. This is basically like a Shangri-La Frontier situation. That's what Aowashi is. It's a Shangri-La Frontier situation. And I did a massive live reaction for Shangri-La Frontier last night. I'm so happy that it's all caught up for that. Now Aowashi's all caught up. I gotta do it for Aowashi. So expect like an hour-long live reaction for it. But in terms of Aowashi, like, and I say it in my Blue Lock live reactions all the time, I wish Sagi was more like AOI in some ways. I do. I wish Sagi wasn't fucking Gary Stu. Jesus. Can't stand Asagi. I hope he gets fucking knocked off his pedestal and just, ugh. Anyways, number 3 is Kaiju number 8, volume 9. Is a new release that came out on March 3rd, and in 3 days sold 152,986 copies. And all volumes of Kaiju number 8 sold 166,556 copies. I've been covering this series since chapter 1. I hope I'm not the only one that has done that. And I love this series. I love the current arc is very much like a Chimera and inspired arc. And I love what Matsumoto is doing. It's like each person is like fighting themselves. It's really fucking cool and I love it. And I can't wait to see how it's going to be executed. I can't wait to see it. Like, Kikuro's fight is great. I love Kikuro's fight. So far, Kikuro's fight is great. I can't wait to see how the rest of them are executed. All right, let's get to number 2 is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 22. It came out on March 3rd, and in 3 days, 3 days sold 590,677 copies. And all volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen sold 640,751 copies. I've been covering this one since chapter 17, before it became mainstream. I'm surprised by this one. I am. But I'm going to say this. Next volume, there's no way next volume is going to sell less than 1 million copies. This one I am kind of surprised considering what happened with Maki and with Maki finding herself. I'm very surprised by that. It sold less than 1 million, but man, next volume, no way it sells less than 1 million, no way. But speaking of series that sold over 1 million, it's the GOAT piece, the Supreme GOAT piece, volume 105, which came out March 3rd. In 3 days, sold 1,022,180 copies, and all volumes sold of One Piece sold 1,080,749 copies. I'm not surprised. First of all, look at that fucking cover. That cover says it all. That cover gives you a million reasons why this volume should sell over 1 million copies. I love this fucking cover. The moment I saw this fucking cover, I was like, yeah, this is selling over 1 million. No way it doesn't sell less than 1 million. In 3 fucking days. If this does not sell 2 million by the end of the month, I will be very surprised. I mean, look at this. You got the Emperor's end carrot. This is GOAT. This is Supreme GOAT piece. I said this was going to be the year's Supreme GOAT piece. I can't wait to see who's going to be on the next cover. It's got to be, you got to have the eggheads on the cover. I'm sorry. You got to have you got to have the Vegapunks on the cover. Next volume's got to be the Vegapunks. If it is not the Vegapunks on the next volume, I'm going to be pissed. But I want to know what you guys think. I'm very happy to see Ichinose Family's Deadly Sins. I'm in the top 20. That makes me very happy. That means that manga is not going anywhere. I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. I love seeing One Piece selling over 1 million copies in 3 fucking days. That makes me happy. I like seeing Kaiju number 8 up here. The top 4... The top 4 don't... Actually, I should say this. The top 7 don't surprise me. They do not. The top 7 really don't surprise me. Black Clover being at number 11 kind of does, though. I would think it'd be in top 10. Same with Dandadan. I would think those two would be in top 10, to be honest. Boku no Hero, Akane Banashi being in the top 20 really makes me happy as well. I love to see it. I love to see Akane Banashi in the top 20. But the other new releases, though, I should mention them. Let me go back up. Jujutsu Kaisen being less than 1 million is very, very interesting. The other new releases, like Ayakashi Triangle, being Nah, Ayakashi Triangle. Actually, Ayakashi Triangle's been really good lately. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. It hasn't sold more. Diamond and Ace Act 2, Diamond and Ace Act 2 being under like 100, being only a little over 100,000 kind of is weird to me. But I'm really annoyed with how shit is going down with that. But I'm very curious what. Oh, hold on a second. I need to just check the other volume of One Piece. The other volume of One Piece still not being at 2 million really irks me. I don't understand why it's not over 2 million yet. That really bothers me. The rest of it being like Blue Lock is obviously because of the anime, so the anime is doing its job, I guess. I'm good on you, Blue Lock anime, but Asagi Stew is the one thing that's holding this back. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of the Oricon charts this week. Are you guys surprised that I'm so proud of Goat Piece hitting over 1 million in 3 days? I'm surprised. I'm somewhat surprised about Jujutsu Kaisen though. And kind of about with Kaiju as well. I'm actually kind of more surprised at Kaiju's numbers. Kaiju should be way higher than this. Considering that we're in the Chimera Ant arc, I'm very surprised by it. I thought Kaiju was going to hit like at least 200,000 in 3 days. That's weird. It seemed, actually, you know what? Numbers wise, I'm surprised with Toilet Bound Hanoko-kun and Kaiju and Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought they would be way higher. One Piece, I'm not surprised about. No. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Oricon content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!